What are we creating today? A DIY Halloween trick-or-treat bag. So, let's get into it. Here's what you'll need for this project. You'll need white Smart Iron-On vinyl, a Cricut machine, a pair of scissors, black Smart Iron-On vinyl, a yellow cotton tote from Make Market, a brayer, a weeding tool, an easy press, parchment paper, an easy press mat, and pink glitter vinyl.
How to make it.
First, open up your Cricut Design Space app and begin a new project. Click on Shapes and then click on the square. Change the color of the square to yellow, and remember we're only going to keep it on the screen temporarily because it is going to represent the tote bag surface that we're going to put the letters and the ghost on. Change the size of the square to 13.5 by 13.5 inches because that's how big the front surface of the tote bag is, so that's what we're working with basically. Click on Images and type in Cute Ghost in the search box. Scroll to find the ghost that you think is cute. Here's the ghost that I chose. Change the size of the ghost to 7.68 inches in height. Select all the layers of the ghost, then right click and hit group so that you can move everything together in one piece. I decided to change the height of the ghost again to 6.781 just because I didn't want it to be too big for the front of the bag so I could still fit the words on. I clicked on the color box at the top and I changed the pink of the bow to match the pink of the ghost cheeks so that they would both be the same shade of pink, and that way they would all cut out on the same vinyl. Click on the text box and type in the words Too Cute To in all caps. And just a little note from the grammar police, the first two has 2 O's and the second 2 only has 1. Click on the text box again and this time type in the word spook in all caps. I grabbed the word spook and dragged it to the bottom center right underneath the ghost. I clicked on the text for the word spook. Then I decided to click on the fonts. I went through several different fonts because I wanted to experiment and see which one I liked best, and I ended up going with I think it's pronounced Docdo, because I wanted something that looked the most Halloweeny to give little spooky vibes. I changed the height of the word spook to 1.4 inches in height just to fill up the space a little bit better. I clicked on the color box at the top and changed the color to white. I clicked on offset at the top to add an offset that was 0.25 inches thick around the word spook. Then I changed the color of that offset to black so that it would match the ghost offset as well. I clicked on the first phrase, Too Cute To, then I clicked on the fonts. I just kept playing around until I found a font that I liked for what I was going for. And I wanted the font to be super adorable since the phrase has the word cute in it. The font that I ended up choosing was BFC Flora Cloud. I clicked on the color box at the top and changed that color to white. Then I added an offset around Too Cute To by clicking on the word offset. Then I changed the color of that offset to black to match the other offsets. Right here was a good time for me to save my project before I started to cut anything. Before I began cutting, I realized I wanted to add a few pieces of candy to the design. So I clicked on Images and then typed the word candy in the search box. I scrolled to check out all the different types of candy that Cricut has available in the Design Space app before making my decision. This is the candy that I chose for my design because it was so simple to cut out and it was only one color to make. I resized the candy to make it smaller so that it was 0.74 inches in height. I copied and pasted the candy until there were 6 pieces of candy. 2 pink, 2 black, and 2 white. I put 1 of each color on each side of the ghost and made them in a cute little pattern. After I hit the make it button when I got to this screen, I chose how I was going to load the material into the Cricut machine and then I hit confirm. I went through each vinyl color and made sure the material size was set to 12 by 12 for each one. You will have to pay for the candy and the ghost if you are not already a Cricut Access member. Now let's go to the crafting cam so we can start cutting everything out. Grab your white Cricut Smart Iron-On vinyl. I loaded the white vinyl directly into the Cricut machine without the mat, but again, you can use the mat if you want to. It's up to you. I pressed the go button and let the Cricut machine do its thing. Then you grab your black Smart iron-on vinyl and your pink glitter vinyl and cut them both out as well. Grab your Make Mark It cotton tote and take it out of its packaging. Grab your easy press and turn it on. Use your scissors to cut each word out as a separate piece. Weed away the unwanted pieces of vinyl with your weeding tool. You're going to need your parchment paper for this section as well. If you're looking for more direction on what temperature to set your heat press on and how long to leave it on your material, you can look for the Cricut Heat guide. I searched it up on Google. It was really easy to find. Here we go. Let's do the top part first. And this one is easy because you can use the handles to make sure that it's centered, to use as a guide to make sure it's straight. Alright, you got it? Yes, you do. And if you don't, leave a question in the comments and I will try to answer it. I think that looks pretty straight. You don't really have to put the parchment paper on, I just want to. Since my tote bag was 100% cotton, I set the temperature to 315 degrees. Put the easy press on top of your vinyl, press the go button, and then leave it on there for 30 seconds until the timer rings. I used the easy press again on the same vinyl just to make sure it was thoroughly heated all the way through, but you don't have to do this. Use your own discretion and see if you need to do it a second time. It's up to you. I don't want the work to disappear once you put a whole bunch of stuff in the bag, so I don't want to put it all the way at the bottom. While we're letting the top line of black vinyl cool off, we're going to start using the heat press on the bottom line of words. Now let's put the black layer of your ghost down exactly where you want it, making sure to center it from right to left and from top to bottom. It's giving Pac-Man energy. While we're waiting on the ghost to heat up, let me remind you to check your girl out on social media. I'm on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Blue Sky, and Cricut Design Space. Also, you can check out my website at DeAnnCreates.com. I have all the projects that I've ever done over there, so you're going to love it. Check it out. Back to the project. Once the vinyl is cool to touch, you can begin peeling back the layer of the protective plastic very slowly and very carefully. Use your weeding tool to separate the unwanted white vinyl from the rest of the white vinyl. Peel back the layer of protective plastic on the black ghost offset. Oh, slowly. Don't you start messing up on me. You better stay cute. You better stay cute. Better stay cute. So, let's cut this down. Center the white ghost on its black offset, making sure it's an equal amount of offset all the way around the ghost. First of all, if you don't get out of here with this cute ghost, is that a perfectly aligned? I feel like I could scoot over just a 0.5 millimeter. Make sure the offset is even. Get out of here with this adorable ghost. Boo, boo you, boo. All right. Let's go. Now put the heat press on the white ghost layer for another 30 seconds. I'm going to fast forward so you don't have to watch this. Alright. Center the words Too Cute To on top of the black offset. Again, making sure that the offset is the same size all the way around. Heat it with your heat press for 30 seconds. Okay, line up the word spook so that it's centered with its offset. Use your heat press again for 30 seconds. Right here, I'm removing the protective plastic from the words Too Cute To at the top of the bag. Then after the ghost cooled down, I slowly removed the protective plastic from the ghost as well. Grab your weeding tool again and weed away the unwanted parts from your pink glitter vinyl. Use your scissors to cut down some of the excess protective plastic if you still need to. Center the bow on this black offset. Heat it up with the easy press for 30 seconds. Place the rosy cheeks of the ghost exactly where you want them to go. You can use the eyes to kind of line them up with it. And then you're going to use your easy press and heat it up for 30 seconds. Weed away the unnecessary vinyl from your 6 pieces of candy. Then you're going to place them on your bag exactly where you want them. You should place 3 on each side of the ghost, and you kind of want to make sure that you space them out so that they fill in as much space as possible. Then take your easy press and heat it up for what? You guessed it, 30 seconds.
It's time for the big reveal.
And just like that, we made a Halloween bag that's cute enough for you to take on all your trick-or-treating adventures. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Until the next time, I hope that you continue to add a little creativity to the world and keep coming back because you never know what I'll create next. Later.